Hello everyone, I'm Saurabh Bharti and you are watching Beam Hub channel. And in last video, uh, I told you about this piers and foundation. And in this video, there's something left in that foundation, that is this slab foundation. So now we will see that. So we will find this file in the description. Remember that. So you will find this file actually in the last video description. And in this video, whatever I will do, it will be uploaded in the description, so don't worry about that. So you can resume your work from here also, or you can watch it from the very starting. That is upon you. So in this video, just go to this ground floor, and here we have to make this structural foundation slab. So you can also use this where is that floor? Yes, so you can also use this floor, but this will be categorized as floor only. That is why we are using this slab. So whatever we will use, this will be shown in the schedule as that part. So over here, this is the ground part of this, so we will use this structural foundation slab. So just hover your mouse over here. As you can see, now we are in foundation slab, and here we need to select the size of this foundation slab as 200 millimeter. So just select this 200 millimeter, and then remember to hover your mouse on the outer side of, as you can see, you can select it one by one, and here you have three options actually: the pick lines, then pick walls, and then this pick support. So if you will use this pick support, that means you can select this column, this wall, pick wall, you can select all your wall, and pick lines, you can select any of this line. So over here we can use the shortcut, that is this pick walls. And then, okay, let me show you first what if you do it from the inner side. So hover your mouse over here, select this pick line, then select this part, and now I'm on the downside, and I will press tab and select it. Now you will see that everything is selected on the inner side, but we want it to be selected on the outer side. So you can just change it like this also, or you can just hover your mouse over here and select this slab from the outer side. You can also change this span direction. So you can change it from here to here to here, and I'm getting it back. So now we have this outer selection, and what else you can do is you can also make the lines something from here to here to here to here and here. Okay, there's some problem, let me undo it. Okay, let me finish it first and then we will do that one. So first of all, let me finish it, and remember that it will ask you for this option, that is, would you like walls that go up to the floor level to attach its bottom, and you will select don't attach. Then you will click on yes, the roof overlaps on the highlighted, let it highlight, and then you can just go to 3D view, and now you can see that you have this structural slab over here. Then what else I have to tell you about is, okay, over here you can select this slab and then go to sketch, and you can make this sketch something like this, like this, like this, and this, and then trim it out. Okay, and now you can have something of this type. This is a very particular type of thing. If you want to do it, you can do it into all your foundation over here. So just finish it, and now you can see that, just don't attach it. And now this is something like this, but by doing this there's one problem. If you try to attach this slab edge, and you will have to go to 3D first, and this will create a problem. Let me tell you first that it is gonna create the problem that we did edit that the side of this slab. Okay, so first of all, you can just select this slab, then go to isolate. Over here there is an option, that is isolate category. So this option will just isolate everything of this slab category. Then you have this isolate element and hide category. So we have three options, and all of this option has a different shortcut. So to isolate element, it is the shortcut is HI. Yes, and double H is to hide the element. So right now you can either select the hide category or a hide element. So I'm just selecting this hide category option. Okay, in this category everything is coming. So you can select this, just a second, and this will show all your things, I mean all your particular parts of this structure. So just select this slab and again go to this, and here you can select isolate element. Yes, now we have our slab. So in this slab what we have to do is, first of all, you can either get rid of this, or let me tell you why I need to get rid of this thing. Just go to slab, and here we have to attach this floor slab edge. So I'm just selecting this floor slab edge, and then where we need to attach this floor slab, so just select this upper part over here and press tab, and just press left click, and it is gonna say, give you an error that is create this could not be created, this slab edge. Okay, so why it has not been created? Because of this. So what you can do is just go to sketch, and okay, go to the top part. You can just delete it or remove it in the first place only, and then trim this part, just trim it, finish it, and don't attach. And now you can just attach your slab edge. So just go to slab edge over here. Okay, we don't have any other size right now. You can change it from here. You have to create a profile. I will tell you later how to create this profile. And then just select this one with the help of tab key. As you can see, I'll just hold my mouse over here, then press tab key, and everything is selected, and just press left click over here, and let me see, just a second, reveal hidden element. Is there this edge created? Press the tab key. Actually the slab edge has been created. Okay, just unhide everything. HR is the shortcut, and as you can see that slab has been created, but I will tell you how to create it once again. I'm just deleting the outer slab once again. Select the slab, press HI on your keyboard. Okay, and then select this one, go to structure, go to slab edge, then select any one of this part over here, and then press left click, and now you can see that this slab edge is present over here. Now what we can do is we have to provide this slab on the downside of it. So as you can see, it is just highlighting over here, that is it has mix matched with this slab portion. So you can give it a height of -200. So I'm giving it a vertical height. You can also move it horizontally, as you can see. So I have to move it vertically actually. So just give it a -200 because the slab size is 200, as you can remember. So as you can see, now it is on the downside. What we can do is just select this part. Okay, just go to modify from here, then go to join, then join this part and this part, and now it has been joined. So this is one part. Then just press HR on your keyboard, and now you will get back everything. And as you can see, this is overlapping over here, so we cannot do anything about this overlapping. And anything else? No, I don't think so. Yes, one more thing that I just forgot to mention, that is, if you go to the south view, and now you will see that this slab is provided from the ground floor to the very down over here. So for that, what you can do, first of all, let me just switch on the realistic view. Now you can see that this slab over here is on the downside, and I want to provide it on the upper side of this pier. So for that, what you can do is select your slab and give it a height offset of 200. As you can see, as soon as I gave it a height offset of 200, now this slab is on the top of this pier, and the slab is on the downside. Now go to 3D, and now you can see it. This is how the overlap is gone from here, and but we cannot do anything about this overlap. So yes, we are done with that part. And is there anything else left? Yes, so I have not told you about that, what we call it, file. Yes, so you can also use your file. Let me hide this one. So instead of here, just hide this, all double S to hide it. Okay, double S is the shortcut. Just select anything and you can hide it. For example, if you want to hide this wall, just select this wall, double H, press double H, and it will be hidden. As you can see, press HR to get everything back. That is a hidden reset option, HR. Okay, so I'm just hiding this slab, Okay, so instead of this peer, you can also have used one more thing that Revit provides us with is just go to isolated footing. Here you will go to load family and go to English. Okay, go to RBT 2021 libraries, then English. There's that English over here, and in English you can find something structural foundation. Yes, this one, and here you will find some of the pile. Where's that pile? Yes, this pile steel and HP pile. This could have been used over there, and these are the caps that could have been used. So this is one of the option that you would have used instead of that PS over here. So we have already done this part. Just press HR and get everything back. So I'm done with the structural foundation part and slavage part. So this foundation is complete. After this foundation, we have to do the beam bracing, and we have to make some floor over here. So in next video we are going to add beam, and then after that we have to do the floor part over here, and then we have to create some schedule. So thank you for watching right now, and meet you in the next one. And remember, you will find this file in the description below the video actually.